I found 25 new Minecraft survival island seeds. You'll get a variety of seeds to choose from today, including a shipwreck island, village islands, and pretty much a classic survival island. Let's find out if one of these is the one you want to try out. I always like finding simple islands like this. Just a forest, stony shores, and beach biome. If I'm looking for an island seed, I don't need much more than this. This one also has a big cave entrance here, so this is a nice place to explore and start mining for materials. Nothing crazy at all here, but a nice little place to spawn into a world at. I found this Taiga village island seed here. It has some buildings and paths out here on the water, including 2 blacksmiths. There's also this big cave opening here too, and this cave gives a great place to check out underground. I think it's kinda cool how there's a tree down here too. If you're new to my channel, just know that I record on Java Edition. Seeds on Java Edition and Bedrock Edition have the same terrain, but structures generate in different locations. Just keep that in mind while watching this video. Definitely not my first time showing a seed that looks like this, but I'm always finding something unique about them every time. This is a pretty cool looking place to spawn into a Minecraft world. The Windswept biome causes the terrain to look like this, and I really like the bamboo jungle mixed in. I think all of it just combines to form a really cool looking place. There's also another pretty cool looking island nearby too. I'm not creative enough to really come up with something to build here, so let me know what you would build here. I like to show a variety of biomes in these videos, so here's the Savanna. A decent amount of space for building and whatnot here, not hilly at all, lots of trees. Yeah, there's a Savanna option if you'd like that. Despite being a jungle that's truly isolated in the middle of the ocean, there are some signs of ancient life here. The first is this jungle temple. This clearly shows somebody was here once before, and the chests inside further that thought. There are also some trail ruins poking through the leaves nearby too. Once again, furthering the theory of a lost civilization of some kind here. I think this is just a perfect location for an archaeology site. I'll have a tutorial for my channel members on how I found this seed. Go ahead and click the join button below to learn how to become a member and support my channel a bit more while getting access to tutorials and more. This is just a great island seed. It's all just plains and beach biome. We get just one tree, some sugarcane, some turtles, and there's a shipwreck here for some immersion of being stranded on the island. I mean, it's really simple, but I think it looks really cool. And really, it's just a pretty much perfect seed for Survival Island. This comment said they want a village and pillager outpost seed, so I found those things here. This just makes me think of the village and pillage update of Minecraft 1.14. The village is just a plains village, but it also has a ruined portal mixed in. And the outpost just has the tower and 2 tents. So yeah, a village and pillage seed. This is pretty much just a rock in the middle of the ocean. Walking across, you can see all the stone types and gravel, and the bits of dirt and short grass could be especially useful for survival. The pieces of ore around are nice to have too. On the eastern side of the island is a dark oak tree, and on the western side of the island is an oak tree. So just a rock with 2 trees in the middle of an ocean. The spawn of this seed is really cool. It's right on this little island here. The water is actually a really small landlocked ocean. I think this is just a perfect place for like an SMP or Forever World spawn or something. Imagine bridges in each direction going to different little locations like shopping or business districts or whatever. There are truly so many opportunities here. And with that, I'll ask, what would you build in this seed? I really like when I find something like this, just an island split into 2 by this water here. Kinda just like a perfect opportunity to play with a friend or create 2 different builds. There's a mushroom island over there, by the way. Pretty cool seed. Honestly, this one is pretty much picture perfect. It has the plains biome with some trees, fully surrounded by a beach biome. I mean, when I do searches for island seeds, this is kind of what I expect to find. This one has a frozen ocean to the east, and the mainland is about 300 blocks to the north. Just picture perfect. If you want to be cold, this is the place for you. Just a snowy taiga fully surrounded by the icebergs of a frozen ocean. I really like finding these seeds with the biome being this snowy taiga rather than like a snowy plains or something. Not sure why, I just think it looks pretty cool. Here's a birch option for anyone looking. It's an old growth birch forest, so the trees are pretty tall. There's actually a taiga on the north here too, so you can get some spruce wood. And to the east of the island, there's a mushroom island. So there's that one. I'm not quite sure what you do with a place like this, but it looks pretty cool. Somebody way more creative than me could come up with some kind of build here for sure. I do think something up here in the sky in this really flat spot could look cool. Like imagine a little build up here. Let me know what you would build in a place like this. Better yet, take a screenshot and tag me in it on Instagram or Threads or Twitter or something so I can see it. I'm going to name this Tall Trees Island, kind of like in Red Dead Redemption 2. The old growth spruce taiga trees just look really cool, as does the little ravine thing cutting into the island. So that's Tall Trees Island. I found this seed with a spawn on top of this mansion, and it's pretty much out here in the ocean by itself. It does have a little bit of dark forest on each side, with this one tree here clearly being the smallest piece, but it's mostly just a mansion in the ocean. The mainland is pretty close by, so this isn't completely isolated too far away from land, but it's still pretty awesome it's out here like this. Up on the top floor of the mansion, I found this hidden attic room with 2 chests in the ceiling with loot, and this hidden room with obsidian and a diamond block. Just a pretty cool place to spawn into a new world. This is a nice option for just a nice simple seed. Just a couple spots of forest and a lot of beach, and clearly lots of turtles too. Nothing too crazy, but sometimes simple is better. I found this sunflower and cherry grove island seed. I really like the combination of the sunflower plains and cherry grove biome. I think they just look really nice together. I personally prefer smaller sized islands, but when finding a cherry grove island, the options are a bit limited. Really, I'm just happy to find any cherry grove island. Adding in the sunflowers to this one makes it even better. It's just a fantastic Minecraft seed. This seed has 3 islands that spawn. These are actually in a Windswept Savanna biome. That's why the terrain all looks a bit odd, but also why, despite looking like one island on the map, we end up with 3 pieces like this. So maybe find a couple friends to play on this one with, or find a way to incorporate all 3 islands into a build. Lots of possibilities here with this one. Well, this one looks really cool. A real full-on deserted island feel here. The shipwreck here certainly influences that feeling. I really like when we get to split ships like this with the different types of wood. I often find these shipwreck islands with like plains biomes or something, but I think the jungle of this one is pretty awesome. I mean, the seed just comes ready with a theme already. I found this island seed with both a mansion and a village. The world spawn is inside of the village here, and if it wasn't for this little piece of land connecting here, the village would pretty much have its own island. The mansion over here generates right on the edge of the island. I found some alleys on the bottom floor, and on the top floor I found this hidden room with some loot, and this hidden attic room with 2 chests of loot in the ceiling. So that's pretty cool. Pretty great place to spawn into a new world. The simplicity of this island just makes it perfect for beginners. The general flatness of it and the many trees just makes it an easy place to start. It's also just a great size for a nice little build too. There's lots of leaf litter around the island, and I just want to know what you guys think about it. I think it'd be cool if there was some other colors aside from brown for more realism, but what do you think about it? But yeah, just a great survival island for beginners. This is the closest I have gotten to finding a small classic survival island since the Minecraft spawn algorithm was changed in 1.21.3. Unfortunately, right behind the island is this scattered beach type area, but that's easily cleaned up by just digging it all up, and you get rewarded with lots of sand, and obviously just get left with this mini island. You can see that there's a mushroom island in the distance, and actually when looking at the map, you can see there's a few different mushroom islands near the spawn island. So this obviously isn't perfect, but it's the best I've found since the changes. If you're wanting a small classic survival island, this is definitely one that you could try out. I found this ocean village seed. I mean, clearly it's just a plains variant village. There's some beach biome around too, but the shipwreck here just really caps off how cool of a spawn this is. It just fits in with the village at the end of the path. There's even some hay bales being stored inside. Yeah, pretty cool place to spawn into a new world. And now it's time to just see this one tree island. Just a super tiny plains biome with one tree, all surrounded by a beach. I found lots of turtles in different parts of the beach. The one tree gives at least a bit of a challenge and helps create that true survival island experience. And really, this island in its entirety gives that experience. For more great Minecraft seeds, check out the videos on screen now. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. See ya.